Bro.
So my name is Carlos Luna, and this is our first episode of our podcast with my boy Eddie. What's up, Eddie?
So big dog.
So we start our first episode, and the name of our podcast is Welcome to Operation
Blue Chip.
Blue Chip.
Yeah, Operation Blue Chip.
You know why our objective is I'm learning his field, and he's learning my field in the construction industry. Well, I'm in the construction industry. You're in the what would you call it?
I'm in the construction industry, but it's a lot more specific. It's low voltage, but it's low voltage IT.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So our whole objective is to learn about your trade and my trade. And I'm just, honestly, you want exposure about your business. I just want to pick everyone's brain and as entrepreneurs, learn what it is about different trades. So basically, that's the objective is to have fun, bro, and get a fan base and have them know about our experiences that we have lived through in construction. Because I've been in construction since I was a kid, man. I have pictures, kid you not, I was 12 years old and I was already on a roof. I'm a roofing contractor in South Florida, specifically West Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie. I get contracted anywhere. So if you go to my Instagram page, I'm all over. Probably I need to work a little bit more on my social networks. But man, we have experience. My dad's been a roofer for over 30 years. You see all these big jobs around Palm Beach, Banks, Chase Banks. We've done them all. AirTran, been working in just thanks to these companies that give me the opportunities as a sub. My dad, just like a lot of people I know, have been in construction and roofing, and a lot of people see, hey, this company, for instance, Luna and Sons did the hospital, but yeah, they sold the job. But there's really someone under that did the job, and those are the people that we don't see. We see the big company. The big company contracted someone, but they can't go out and install it themselves. The companies that do, they're very few, because they're smart. They know how to play the game. Get your license, get your documentation, get the people that know how to do it. You bid, get your salesmen. It's a whole structure. That's the whole different episode. But the whole objective of our podcast is to introduce ourselves.
Well, the first episode is to introduce ourselves.
Introduce ourselves. So
Yeah.
My name is Carlos Luna, and I am one of the owners of Luna and Sons Roofing, along with my brothers, Marco Luna, Emmanuel Luna, and my dad. My wife, my whole family is involved in this. My mother too. She cooks, bro. She takes it. She don't
Gives
charge
everybody
me. She's
lunch.
part of it. Really, everyone has helped me build. Everyone, shout out to everyone that's helped me build. And if you have helped me, I appreciate it, because in order to start a business, bro, you need that push, and that push is provided by the people that give you the opportunity to look at the roofs, do the roofs. That friend that lends you money,
Yeah.
that friend that engraved your shirt. Shout out to my boy Oscar that engraved our shirts, bro.
Oscar,
Always helping us out.
Does he have a social media that we can link it?
He does, bro, but but you have to contact him. Oscar, shout out to my boy Oscar. He engraves the shirt.
We'll put it in the description down below.
We will. So just, what can I say? The numerous amount of people that have helped me build my business. Now we're touching jobs that, bro, as a kid I dreamed that I used to see. I'm like, man, if I'm over owner, this is it. This is the way I would do it. Now I'm doing it. But now it's harder to maintain in business than to get there.
Oh yeah. You're finally got to a point where you're not like striving or working hard to get the clients. You already have the clients.
Well, you know what? Yes and no. Because, man, I'm not that big company, bro. I'm not that guy yet. And I say yet because I will be one day, because that's where my objective is. But for the most part, I'm staying busy, and it pays the bills, and I keep buying machinery, keep investing. I'm not that guy, but I do. Let's do this. I have lost enough money to give someone advice and be like, don't go that way, go this way.
I agree, bro.
You partner up with the wrong guy and he's smarter than you. You think he's your mentor, and all of a sudden, bro, you start growing. He gets jealous a little bit of what you have obtained, because he's training you. Why will he pass you? And if he's a good friend, bro, he's not gonna care. Hey, man, path is open, grow. And if he does care, he'll start feeling jealousy, and that's when problems come. Money's always a topic. Money will always be the issue, because we're all in here for the money, bro.
Of course. I mean, that's what we're all doing it for, right? How long have you been doing it? Like, really, like full time?
Full time? Holy shit, man. Since I was a kid. We've been subbing for years, until 5 years ago we started our own company.
Okay.
And I partnered up with different people. I'm not gonna mention their names in our company and in our podcast, because it's not worth it for them to get reputation over something that.
Later on, you would probably say it.
But I would say who. I don't know. I wouldn't say who messed me up, but.
Oh, nah.
No,
yeah,
but the company is growing slowly, developing. I've been in business for 5 years. In those 5 years, I have had ups and downs. I have learned how to feed clients, feed my company. I'm sorry, not feed clients. Feed my company.
Yeah.
Different types of revenues. I've done stucco. I've done concrete work now, because I was born in a field of all these people that I call it talent, man. People don't see it, but the guy that does your drywall, your framing, your concrete, the guy that installs the rugs, the guy that does the drywall, that does the roofing. I see, yeah, he didn't go to school, right, and got a degree, but this guy busted his butt 10 years installing drywall, 15 years doing construction. He put as much amount of time as the guy that went to school and did it. You know, construction, bro, the advantage is that you learn to trade. The other part is business. You know, that's a whole different ballgame.
Did you go to school for like this roofing? Yeah, did you go to school for roofing?
Yes and no. I'm currently still in school for my own license, because I do have a qualifier.
Okay.
But I'm getting my own, and
Like a lot of guys have qualifiers.
yeah. So I am in school for construction. I do have a bachelor's, not a bachelor. See, I'm sorry skipping, bro. I have an associate's degree in arts. I didn't finish, but I was in business. I learned a lot. And
Associate's degree is still good. I have an associate's degree. We got a lot farther than a lot of other guys.
Well,
So,
hey, that's true. It's because it's not where you start; it's where you end.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not where you start. It's where you end. And I've been in construction for all these last years, and I have lost enough money, like I said, to tell someone, don't go this route. But for now, I would like to talk about who we are. My name is Carlos, like I said, and I'm one of the owners of Luna and Sons Roofing, and we're developing our dream in Palm Beach, bro. Here's where I grew up. I grew up in Palm Beach, went to O'Kinley Middle, Palm Beach Central, Palm Beach State College, and then been here my whole life, Liberty Park. So if you're in the area of Palm Beach and you need your roof done, call me. I'll take care of you.
Well, all of South Florida. All of South Florida.
Anywhere you're at in the state. If it's right, we go anywhere.
If the truck gets there, you get there.
Well, some people just need a reliable contractor, and I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy that answers the phone. Hey, man, we make mistakes too. I'm telling you, I'm the best. But I'm just, doing my part, trying to start a podcast and talk about things and probably generate some new clients if you're out there. And mostly so people can know who we are, man. People don't know who I am yet. I don't advertise enough. More like I don't advertise at all. I work more of references. But if I name you a couple restaurants in South Florida, a couple important businesses I have given the opportunity, and you could call them and say, hey, have you worked with Carlos? How is he? Would you recommend him? And that's kind of my reference, the people I have worked with.
That's actually good though. That's better than the marketing, because you don't have a lot of tire kickers. At that point, you have people that are very serious, no?
Yeah. The people that call because you really need a roof, and the fact that I did your roof, and you could say, no, I work with Carlos, and this guy is pretty fair, answers the phone, doesn't leave me hanging. That's what I want.
Answer the phone,
bro. People forget that when you want to get a client in, bro, you treat him well. You answer the phone quick. Once he's there and you collected a deposit, bro, people start forgetting. Especially when there's problems. No one wants to face problems. That's the thing. No one wants to face problems. I just think, bro, that
is there a problem every day?
Man, I can
big
say,
or small?
I can say there's always something coming up, bro. Like today we had a plan going to do a bunch of repairs in the community, and one of the trucks broke down. Needed brakes. So then it messes up, because now you have to make sure you get the truck fixed, and the people that were supposed to be picked up by this truck are not being picked up now. Now if you told them at 6 o'clock, now it's 5:45. So there's always something in construction. There's always something you have to fix, and there's always something that goes south because it just falls out of your hand. An inspection could go wrong. a contractor said something wrong, the manufacturer getting material, all of a sudden something happens and one of their booms break down, so now they can't load your house. There's always something, but man, nothing that can't get fixed.
Yeah, like you said, you just got to stand in front of it, right? Just kind of address the issue and do the best you can. Because at the end of the day, you can't control everybody.
Look, man, I'm upfront with my clients at first, and I tell them, hey, I am going to encounter issues, but if there's an issue that I can fix caused by me, I have to get it fixed. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the client is supposed to feel safe that through a problem, you didn't find someone to blame. You attacked the problem. Hey, and then, bro, I did a job in Lake Worth in a nice community, bro. My tile guys just couldn't make it, so I had to get another crew recommended. They half-assed the job, bro. And I'm talking to the client saying, hey, I put most of my heart in these jobs, and he go up there, bro, messed up tiles, and I'm like, it never happens. And it happened to happen on his house.
Personal house.
A personal house, and it happened to happen in his house, messed up the tiles. My tile crew messed up the tiles. You know what I did, bro? Removed the entire section, put new tiles again.
Wow, so you almost didn't make any profit on that then. You took a loss.
I took a loss because remember, I'm building my company, bro. I try to be fair with my clients, and when you try to be fair, you have to execute a job almost perfect so you don't lose money. No one wants to lose money, but you're gonna lose because it's our risk. Even you could sell bubble gum in the streets, bro. You get jacked, bro. You just lost.
You lost everything.
Bro, everything's a risk.
Gotta re-up
you
on the
want
gum.
to be in business. The risk starts since the day you make the first step, because you're risking not making it. You're risking people going into your pockets and taking advantage of you. You're risking so many things. You're risking family. You're risking wife. You risk a lot of things, and that's one of the things that you think of business. I think it's a big sacrifice.
But I think that risk, there's two risks to that, because like you just said, everything you just said is one, or you could risk, it doesn't sound like a risk, but getting a job and then not having your own business later on in life. You know what I mean? I look at it like, if you have the next 5 years to look at. If you take the risk and not take the job, or not take your own business seriously, then you're just gonna be an employee and still have that dream of having your own business. And
the hardest part, bro, is making the first step, because with time, as we proceed, I will explain how I went probably 3.5 years, no paycheck.
no paycheck.
No paycheck. You pay your bills. Here's $200 for you, $200 for you, because we're four owners. My two brothers and my father and me.
Yeah.
So you pay your bills, you get $200, and that's what you get for 3 years, bro. People didn't know how bad we suffered to build our business, because the numbers for roofing are 1 in 10 make it, and 1 in 10 make it in the first 5 years, because the risks and the insurance, bro, are
insurance alone is crazy. Workers' comp is insane.
It's you have to pay.
You have to.
You
right?
have to pay, and if you want to make a successful business, pay the price. It's worth it, but it also comes with discipline. For
That's
instance,
true.
for people that don't know me, I don't drink. It's been
You said about a year.
Close to a year. I haven't made the year, but I'm very close to the year. Not drinking. That took discipline. Mine. Distractions. It's stressing my body. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
You like drinking your beer? That's good. I'm different. But I tell people, what makes my company different, not better, different is the way I do things. Everyone runs their company their own way.
Yeah, of course.
So this is how I run mine, and it starts with my discipline. Because if I can't discipline myself, if I can't be a role model, how will I expect to run a company? Let's put it this way. If your room isn't clean, you can't be in business. Your truck isn't organized, you can't be in business. Because the way you conduct your room, your house, your relationships, if everything you do is not organized with respect and discipline, how are you going to run and conduct an entire business if your employee goes to your truck and all of a sudden can't find a tool because you have a mess.
I agree.
How could tell them be organized? Well, you ain't organized.
I 100%
It starts from you. And once you build a good discipline, once you build good moral character and you work hard, the dream happens. It doesn't take
like a rocket scientist or nothing like that to figure it out.
It takes discipline, bro.
So you went to school here in Palm Beach County. You went to Palm Beach Central and Palm Beach State College. You opened up a business with your father and your brothers, and you guys are a roofing company. And you guys officially started 5 years ago, like in your company that you have now. I know you guys have been in the industry forever, but
correct. I started. The difference is I used to be a sub working for companies. Now I'm that person that can sell you the job. I call myself a baker, bro. I sell you you want your bread? I sell you the bread. I make the bread and I give you your bread. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I do the whole 9 yards. Sell you the job, walk you through. If you live in an HOA, get you through the entire process until I'm done with your job. From permitting, demolition, the new roof. You give me an ugly roof, I give you a nice roof.
do
with permitting.
So forgive me for cutting you off, but my question is like, so now under my impression, there's a general contractor, he's building a new house, he subcontract us work, and then he calls out the roofer to go do it because obviously he can't do that.
Correct.
So you're not limited to just general contractors now. You are talking to homeowners directly and telling them.
Business owners, anyone that needs a roof, we can make it happen. I have a lot of people I work with that have helped me out, mentors, people that are prepared. Shout out to Walton Construction, Chase Walton, FRG Construction.
These are guys that you worked with?
People that have given me the opportunity to grow.
Okay.
Qualifying their business, helping us out. These people, you know, I'm grateful because they make part of this team, you know, even though they have their own gig going on. But at the end of the day, we work together and I benefit from them, they benefit from me. And that's the way it is, bro. People forget it's not about the money, it's build a relationship, but relationships enough that you can go the next 10, 15 years working together. Mm-hmm. Bro, I work with other roofers.
Oh, you're talking about other crews that do roofing?
No, other companies, bro.
Other companies?
Other companies, bro.
Really?
And you know what, bro? It's moral character. You cannot burn your ends for a job. You cannot burn your ends for a client.
I agree, yeah.
I would not, you know, I have had companies, I have roofing companies that contract us because they can't do it. I just don't advertise. It's not fair. They found a client, they got the job, they need help. If I can help them, bro, I say no. I don't say no to money, bro. If I can be profitable, I don't care if I have to work under a Publix shirt. I don't care what kind of brand it is. If I can make revenue, bro, I work.
Also, you're saying that if you're doing, like, let's just say I'm ABC Roofing. I got this project. I just don't have the manpower to do it. Like, I have guys working,
Correct.
but they just can't go there. I'll call Luna and Sons Roofing, and then you guys will come out with your own crew, but you will respect ABC Construction and not put on Luna Construction shirts on site.
That is correct. Why? ABC Construction got the contract. At the end of the day, bro, what can I say? You know, at the end of the day, ABC Roofing worked directly with the client. The client trusts the guy that sold the roofing, ABC Roofing. They chose them because they have a relationship. Unless they want someone cheap and they don't care about their loyalty with ABC Roofing, and I don't care about mine, but that's not the way you do things, bro, because eventually, you know, it catches up.
You'll burn that bridge.
You'll burn your bridge.
And you look slimy.
Bro, think about it. I see it this way. Just think of South Florida, North Florida, Central Florida. How many houses could you think of all
buildings, just estates?
Not even if all the contractors got together, we wouldn't finish all the work there is.
We wouldn't be able to, no.
Because they decide who they want to trust. They decide who, you know, they decide who they want to do business with. And you have to do your job and build a relationship with them. Invest in people so people can invest in you.
So you work in commercial and residential?
Commercial, residential.
Okay, then. And what do you think is easier? What do you like more? Not to say that it's easier, but what do you like more?
Quite frankly, commercial is where you make money.
Okay.
Residential, you know, it's residential. a client can only pay so much. In commercial, it's
It's not a blank check, but it's kind of a blank check,
yeah,
right?
like you this is what it is, and they're making revenue, and they have the money to pay what it costs. And not only that, bro, think about it. I'm doing a residential job, and there's expensive painting, there's expensive furniture, and we have a leak.
Oh yeah.
I took a risk and did a job where it leaked, and now because I took the risk and something happened, I have to be profitable enough to cover my end, because who wants to take the risk of doing a job if it's too risky? Why do jobs for a limited amount of money that is not worth it?
Yeah. Why take the risk?
Well, then you go again to depending how your company is. For instance, my company, sometimes when it's slow, sometimes I have to take the risk and win minimal because you need cash flow. Know your business, know what's best for your business. Not because I have a roofing company, or let's say you, CC Tex, right? That's you.
Yeah.
I want you to, right now you're gonna introduce your company, but not because you're in the industry and you're doing good, I'm gonna go and just copy the model you have to be successful, because you went through experiences that I didn't go through.
Yeah.
My experiences cannot compare to yours. Therefore, you are definitely have more experience, because I just can't copy your model. You make your own model depending on what you need.
Yeah. I agree.
Same thing for you, brother. I've been seeing you work in construction. All of a sudden now you have this low voltage company.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What made you go into this? Why you went into this?
So I'll introduce myself then. My name is Edward. I own CDC Tex.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
I'm based out here in Palm
He
Beach
had to get
County.
a beer. He's getting a little bit loose.
Yeah, because I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was super nervous to record this.
Bro, same thing. Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna cut you off, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not here to,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to have fun, and just why not, bro?
I agree. No,
People
I
are
agree.
doing it.
I want exposure. I'm not gonna lie. Click. I'm gonna put my links down below. Everybody click on it, and if you guys
Check
need
out
some
my
work
boy.
done, yeah, definitely hit me up.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Edward Martinez is your name.
Edward Martinez is my name. CDC Tex is my company. It's a low voltage company, but I was working in construction since I was 20 years old. But I started when I was young too. I got in trouble. I remember my first day in construction. I got in trouble in in 6th grade, and I got suspended from school. My dad forced me to go work with him, and I wasn't excited about it, but it was what it was. And ever since then, 6th grade, every summer I'd be working with my dad. And my pops did drywall, framing, demo, and this is back when like the economy like kind of was doing good, like 2006, 2007, 2008. The economy crashed. My dad was picking up every little bit of jobs that he could, and we would be driving down to Miami and just doing all these weird little projects just to make ends meet, right? And I graduated, and I was working for my uncle at that time, working at a pawn shop. He fired me. He fired me. My Uncle Val, if he sees this, he fired me, and he told me, "Listen, Eddie, you just graduated, you don't know what you're gonna do, you need some direction, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and go figure yourself out. And once you figure something out, you can come back to me and get me a
Basically
job."
said, grow your ass up.
Yeah, exactly. At 18, man. I appreciate it, because then that forced me to go out there and look for some sort of schooling, right? And I didn't think about Palm Beach State College. I thought about just going wherever I can get accepted right away. FCC, Florida Career College, which is actually closed down now because they committed fraud. Yeah, they were open. They had an IT program, and I signed up for it, and I did 2 years there. Got my associate's
So you
degree.
passed because of fraud, bro.
Yeah, I passed because of fraud. Shout out to fraud. But I passed because of fraud, and yeah, I mean, I had little things that happened then and there. I had like 2 or 3 jobs after that, and then I worked for the school district for about a year, and nothing came out of it because I wasn't getting paid nothing. I was getting paid like $500 a week. So I was working for the school district. Summer vacation started. They said they'll call me back in August when school started back up. They never called me back.
Don't call me, I'll call you.
They said, "Nah, Eddie's not that great." I'm like, "All right, fine." So I called my dad. I'm like, "Yo, can I go work with you?" And he said, "Yeah." So I started working with him at 20 years old and stuck there till this year. I'm 31. This year I'm 31, and then
But you weren't doing low voltage.
no, I was doing drywall, framing, demo, structural. I did a little bit of roofs because my dad gets a little greedy. I ain't going front. He picks up any job he can. So I did that.
Did they leak?
Yeah, man, did it leak? I got a story about that. I'll bring that up next time. But I'll tell you this: I left 4 inches inside of a house full of water, and this is a mansion off in Meisner Park. That's a real story.
No
Swear to God,
way.
that was real.
Wait, who did the roof? You guys?
So we'll go into it because it's a big
I'm
story.
curious, so
It's a
I'm gonna
big
write
story.
it down because I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
real
gonna write it
story.
down.
I told your dad about it, and his dad called me out and said, "See, you got greedy. God punished you. You should have gave it to us." And I was like, "Damn,
Amen.
boy." I remember that convo. But yeah, man. And I, mind you, I quit working with my dad twice, or 3 times actually. This is the 3rd time. The first time I quit because I was just tired of working with my pops. I was like 23, 24. And I went to go work for Comcast because I wanted to work in low voltage, and I had an idea.
I remember you were for Comcast.
Yeah, I was there for a little bit, and I worked there for a month. Pay was trash. I was getting paid $500 a week. Mind you, compare it to what I was making with my pops. I was making like $700 to $800 with my dad. So I'm like, I'm not staying here, bro, because they take out taxes, they take all those. So I'm only taking home like $400, really.
No way.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, they charge you $98 for fast internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of 10 customers, but imagine, bro.
They're making the money every month, bro. Every month you're paying like $150. So I went back with my dad. I stayed with them for like another 4 years, and then we got into a crazy argument, like really, really bad. And I told him, listen, that ain't working out, man, because I'm starting to hate you, nigga. Excuse my language. But yeah, he's like, I understand. Go ahead, try to figure you out. That's when I started working at a car dealership. Because I'm like, I want to start my own business. I want to get in something, but I don't even know how to sell anything. And I think I talked to you about that. We were at Rocco's Tacos.
Yeah, Omar,
birthday.
You. Oh, William too.
Yeah, William was there. Everybody was there.
Shout out to the homies out there.
Shout out to all y'all.
Shout out to all my boys.
We got a funny story about Will. Something happened to him at that one bar. Remember that one time he went missing?
Oh, yeah. He went MIA. That was a hangover shit, bro.
That was bad. That was real bad.
That's in a different episode. We'll have William come here and talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
Man, we have stories. We wanted to make sure the fans are entertained. I call it fans, bro.
It's one person. There's like 2 people. I'm sending this to everybody.
Y'all gonna become fans after because our whole objective is to entertain people, but as well, I want to hear from everyone's experience because, bro, I think of something. If there's something that you could do that I can do, I call that talent.
Yeah, of course. I agree.
And I want to, and the whole objective of our podcast is we would like to bring people that have different majors and speak about how they started. For instance, CC Techs. We have people locally in Palm Beach that do restaurant owners, general contractors, lawyers, people that work in ESPN. I don't know. Shout out to one of them friends if they want to come in.
I got a co-buddy do some crazy stuff, man.
Okay.
I'll bring him in. Nah, but you know what's crazy?
You want to get us arrested, bro?
Nah.
I did crime. Shit. Live it. Well, hey, we'll get. Hey, you know what they say? Any type of advertisement is good advertising.
Well, shout out EJ. When you get out, I'll bring you here. When you get out, he's coming out in a year.
Damn.
What's it called?
EJ.
My dog EJ. Free EJ. Free EJ.
You better send him a box of cookies.
I got a funny story about him. I tried to hire him recently because I needed help. And this is a whole nother story. But I started calling around looking for him. And I called my buddy Mickey. Shout out to Mickey, Don Xera. He's like, hey, he's in jail. I'm like, how you know that? He said, I just know he's in jail. I'm like, you're a liar, bro. He's like, Eddie, if he's not in jail, bro, then play the lottery today. I'm like, all right, fine. So I called one of my friends and she said, yeah, he is in jail. He's gonna be there for 2 years. I'm like, oh my God.
So bro. Let me go get that lottery ticket.
Let me go get, I can't buy it now. It's bad luck.
Oh, okay. True.
CDC Tech started out 5 years ago, really. I was in a relationship. I don't think you ever met that girl, but I was in a relationship with her, and I was telling her, I'm like,
that's a different episode.
Yeah, that's
I'm kidding, bro.
Yeah.
Your wife will kill you.
Yeah, I'll tell her so she can find out. But what's it called? So anyways, I tried to get started 5 years ago, but I wasn't getting no support from my ex because we were she was like, you're working on your free time. I'm like, whatever. That didn't work out. I've kept pushing CDC Techs for a while. And I get little jobs here and there. Lost a lot of money just because I didn't know what I was doing. And then my daughter was born this year, 5 years later. Thank you. My daughter was born, and then I was gonna take a month off to like be at home and take care of my wife and my daughter. And I got a contact that I met this year, and he said, I got a big project for you if you're willing and able. And I've been begging God for this
opportunity.
Yeah, and I took it.
Can't let go once you have it, bro.
I took it, bro. I told my girl, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm gone. I got to go take care of this. And she was understanding, and she accepted it. And then I went ahead and got that. And then we got multiples coming in. And now you can find me on cdctechs.com over here on Belvedere Road.
There you go. I had an internship at a roofing company. I've been in roofing my whole life. And I remember seeing the owner of one of the companies that gave me the opportunity to have an internship. He came in his badass car, beautiful office. And I'm like, I was curious. I'm like, what is it that I need to do to be you? He's like, sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. You can know anything. You can know everything, but if you're a shitty person, it just all goes down the drain because people don't like working with assholes. It's who you know.
I agree.
I
definitely agree.
You find the right person. You're clicking with them. You're fair. Your prices are fair. You didn't try to kill them. You're fair when there's losses and there's fair when there's gains. And eventually,
do you ever do jobs for free? Like it's not free.
Yeah. I have free in a way, but not free. You know what I have? I recently did one. And it's sometimes people that I take care of family members. I don't charge them.
Okay.
And if it's something excessive where I just can't handle the cost of material, hey, you pay the material, I'll help you out with the labor. I make no profit. Sometimes I have to because at the end of the day, but it's very minimal. So I try to, whenever I can, man, people I know, just, the people that sometimes struggle.
Yeah.
I have a homie that always recommends me. He said, hey, when my son needs a patch on his roof, be like, hey, bro, just tell him to pay my labor, pay my guys, pay my material. We're cool because but I know that the boy, he's a good kid, but his dad, my respect is he recommends us, try to get him some work. So I'm like, man, how can I kill this guy?
I get it.
Whatever I do to his son, I do to him. So it's like, nah, bro, I got you. But yeah, sometimes you do work for free.
Sometimes, not all the time. You're not handing out free
gift cards. You're a good
cards.
man.
Yeah.
And sometimes because that is a bridge to more work.
Yeah, I could agree. Do you kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's like have you ever done something for free because you just didn't know how to charge for it?
Yeah, and it cost me $11,000 when I didn't know how to bid. Well, as a roofing contractor, one thing is doing the job. One thing is knowing business. Let me explain that. My dad knows how to, bro. My brothers and my brothers and my father, bro, could unassemble any type of roof and assemble it back again, right? But that doesn't mean you know how to sell the job. How do you quote material? How do you quote labor? Making sure that there's a lot of things that when you pull up a permit and you start a job, there's a lot of things you encounter that, oh, wait, I didn't put this in my budget. Wow, I didn't encounter that. Wait, now I can't tell the client this is a change order because I didn't specify in my contract. So yeah, eventually, and that's the part that I didn't know when I started is we could do any roof, but how do I charge a house this big? And how do I make sure that the client, after I tell them it's going to be $35,000, then I'm not going to pocket $35,000.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not going to pocket $20,000. You're going to pocket what you think it's the right thing to win, and you always have to have a margin over what you do. The guy contracts you. The client sometimes forgets that. Not all of them. When they contract you to do a job, you're taking away the headache of where you throw the trash, where you get the material, the discounts of the material, how to do the right way, hiring the people. Like they're asking for your service, dude. I'm contracting you to do the roof. I just want to see a good roof that doesn't leak, and you do the rest. That's why you get contracted to pay.
Yeah, they don't need to understand what material. They don't need to know the material. They don't need to know like what kind of nails you're using, what kind of whatever.
They're trusting your expertise.
Yeah, you're the expert. That's why you're here.
And as a salesman, you need to let him know what you're gonna provide, and then what he's looking for, because we just see tiles and shingles at the end of the roof, but there's water barriers that involve roofing. There's a lot of things that involve
There's
roofing.
certain plywood you have to use, right? You can't just use compressed board, right?
Correct. There's a little list of rules and regulations, things but as a sales guy, you have to be explicit enough with the client so he knows what he's paying for. And that the other company charged me $5,000 less, what with him, but yeah, the other company used the different type of material that doesn't give the same warranties, the same wind speeds. It's a lot that goes.
Same wind speeds. See,
Yeah,
this
for
is
instance,
roofing that I don't understand.
wind speeds, for instance, like if you like, there's the 3-tap shingles and there's architectural shingles. Architectural shingles have better wind speeds in case of a hurricane. They're more resistant to speeds of winds of, I don't know, 160.
Really?
Wait, is 160, that's category 5?
I want to say, yeah.
Yeah,
We
okay.
could look that up.
Yeah, we need to look it up.
Well,
See, I don't know everything.
Well,
but-
as you're looking it up, I'm gonna talk about how like I met you, and how my first impression about you. So when I first met this guy, I thought he was a show off. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause he pulled up in a white Tundra with the windows down and the back window down, and the seats was peanut butter. I'm like, who's this Mexican guy just chilling in this truck? And we was at my cousin's house, Omar.
Yeah.
We was at Omar's house, and then Willie was like, "This is my best friend. I love him to death." I'm like, Willie, bro, why you all over this guy's schlong, whatever. And then I got a little bit of backstory about him, and then we met there. But after that we didn't talk for a while. I think we saw each other like maybe a year later or something like that. What's up? You found the wind speed?
Yeah, there's a category 5 is 157, bro. I went 160, bro. That's a whole.
Well, you're right there. It's not too
No,
much. It's only
well,
10 miles per hour.
The objective of this was that there's material that has better wind resistance, and you have to know what is that you want to pay for. What you pay for, what you get.
You're the expert in it. You understand. You weren't too far off.
No,
If I was your client, I'd be like, okay, he knows what he's talking about.
157 is category 5. Not to, bro, at that category 5, whatever you install, pray, because sometimes your roof could be gone. It
Your
don't
house
matter.
is gone at that point.
Roofs resist up to category 3. After category 4, shingles are gonna be blown off. But category 5, man, pray. It's nothing you can do against it. This Mother Nature. Category 1, 2, shingles resist, tile. That's a whole different ballgame. It's a lot of list of things that you could assemble on a roof.
Have you ever gone through a rut? Well, so with this, I'm experiencing this right now. I have 2 projects, right? One I just delivered recently, like literally like a week ago. I have another project that I'm waiting, because my job, I can't do it unless the drywall is finished and painted, because I'm installing finished materials like speakers, access points, cameras, things like that. So I'm in the space where I'm not working. So I'm looking for more work. And then I right now I have sent out like at least 4 different proposals, 4 different clients, and they're not biting. I have 2 that just bit.
Call them.
I call them back. I had one guy yesterday cancel on me. I'm literally expecting to install 4 cameras at his house. And we made an agreement. We shook hands, everything. He agreed to the price. And I had my guy pull up because I told him, listen, I got to go make a stop. I'm going to send you there. You're going to make an introduction. You're going to prep the area so that way when I get there, we just do the install real quick and we're out. And he said, fine. He gets there at 8 o'clock. He does it's a community. So, there's like a keypad. You got to like call the guy. He called the guy. The guy said, oh, I forgot to call you guys. I'm actually going to have to reschedule.
Did you collect deposit?
I didn't collect the deposit.
You're bold.
Yeah, but this is where I'm like, I don't know. I'm actually going to start charging people for estimates. Do you charge for estimates or not?
I did not charge, but when we have an agreement, any agreement gets bound with a contract and a deposit. Why? Because at the end of the day, you make the client be serious with you, and you're going to be serious with the client.
Yeah.
You show up, and I collect a minimal deposit, 10%, but you collect something. Once you're there, you have to collect your draws. It's like when you go to Walmart, the clients, no matter what, you need orange juice, you pay for the orange juice and you take the orange juice.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywhere you go, you always start.
I want to talk about that in depth in another episode.
Okay, we'll talk about that. But probably the people want to know. You met me. How we met?
We met at carne asada. One of my cousins carne
If you're
asada.
Mexican, bro. You meet everyone at carne asada.
Everybody, bro. And not for nothing, you meet business owners at carne asadas, bro. That's crazy.
I remember when I met you, bro. I thought you were pretty cool.
I think
I
so.
thought you were funny.
I think so. But I really thought you were short. Cause that nigga, bro, he pulled up in a fresh. What happened to that white truck? Do you remember it?
Bro, yes. We sold it to buy a house and I got screwed, bro.
Oh.
I didn't buy no house. That was my dad's truck.
Dog, that truck was nice though.
That wasn't my truck. I was flexing it. I was young.
I don't blame you.
thought it was cool.
I would have flexed it
But
too.
no. That wasn't my truck.
The peanut butter seats, bro. Everything in there. I was like, oh wow, wow.
And that's something that all Mexicans do, bro. The dad buys a truck, he's at work, so the kids use it. So that was kind of
All day, bro. My dad too, dog. Like I'll go in depth with that later on too. But my dad's done some cool stuff with me. So I don't know if you want to check to see how long we've been recording. We should have put a timer on this.
We'll check it out. We could always edit this, right?
Yeah, that's true. We can always edit it.
Pause. We're gonna see how long we've been recording.
Watch that thing not be
Our
recorded,
videographer
bro.
left.
All right, so I mean, we're back from our small break. I just went to use the bathroom.
And to mention that the last 20 minutes were not being recorded because we're newbies at this.
It's all good though. We sound good though.
Vibe going, bro. We had this. People should have heard what we were talking about, but
That's good though. At least we know what we could talk about the next podcast because I'm hoping we do it soon. I'm hoping we drop every week. What do you want to do?
every week let's drop some content. So basically, what didn't get recorded is we were explaining a little bit of how our objective in our podcast is to learn from people and just entertain sometimes, you know. We're not the biggest contractors, but we're contractors that we're taking the first step, the initiative of
Who have
building something.
experience.
We already started, bro. We got
Yeah.
experience, now we're applying it. And if you're out there trying to start something, get it done. Go out there and get it done. Take the first step, initiate it. Do your research. Call people. You call us. I don't mind sharing some knowledge.
Man,
And you pick people's brains and start your gig. If you don't start building your dream, your company, you're gonna build someone else's company, someone else's dreams. That's the way it is. It's sad to say.
that's okay though. Some people want a job, you know,
Yeah, but there's people that want to.
that want to start their business and
So
is too
if you're
scared
that
to
guy,
start
that's
it.
what we're trying to target. And if you're happy where you're at, hey, that's happy too. People, you know, everyone has to decide what's best for them and their families.
Exactly.
And hey, there's people that have a good job, a good position, and they have no need to start something else and get some stress over working with other people.
Exactly.
So there's fields for everyone.
But if they have the itch, they should go for it, right?
Definitely.
I say go for it
My
too, bro.
objective is to build my company and be comfortable with the things I want to do. You know, I want to be able to travel, spend time with my family as much as I can, and build a dream, bro. I want to be able to provide roofing to the people that need a reliable roofer. I want to be that guy. Bro, I've been doing this for such a long time. The only thing I want is to be successful in my field by providing to my family
Okay.
and helping others. And bro, most importantly, bro, I want to avoid people starting the business, young or old, doesn't matter, to be aware of the kind of sharks that are out there. There's people out there just trying to screw you. There's people out there trying to take advantage of you. It happened to me. And because it happened to me, I want to say the experience that I lived that cost me a $300,000 loss in my company. I trusted the wrong guy. $300,000 is $250,000, bro.
Yeah.
Is what I lost.
Yeah.
Trying to build my dream. And guess what? I learned my lesson. So now I want people to know what they should be aware of so they don't go through what I happened. Through what I went through.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stutter.
So your goal is to build a company, provide for your family, and I guess provide a great service to your clients.
Provide great service, yeah, man. Just and provide knowledge to people that need it.
That's admirable, bro. I respect
Because, bro, I have to say this. There's people that don't want to share their knowledge because they feel like, if you learned, why should I teach you? Well, it doesn't matter how much I teach you. If you don't got it, if you don't got the discipline, if you don't got the heart, if you don't got the moral character, if you don't get your ass out of the chair and go get it done, it don't matter how much I tell you the secrets.
I can tell you everything.
You're not gonna do it because you're just lazy or you
Yeah.
procrastinate or you're not that guy.
Exactly.
People talk about, I want to do this, do that. Well, get it done. Go out, get it done. And if you fail, guess what? You're going to learn what you did wrong. Eventually, you're going to try it again. Don't give up on your dreams are
Unless you're trying to be a
possible.
rapper. If you're trying to be a rapper, quit, bro. You don't know-
Yeah,
you don't
I'm a
need no
rapper.
more. Oh yeah, he
I'm
is a rapper.
bro.
That's real.
I'll make you a
That's-
rap right now,
I thought you were
bro.
lying.
I'll
man.
make you. I'm a rapper from Temu, bro. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I have a different talent. I suck at it, but I can make the rhymes happen.
All right.
In Spanish, I'm a rap for you. Then give me a couple words you want me to rap about.
Taco, salsa, and modelo.
I don't have a beat, bro. I don't
I don't know how to do the beat pop.
Taco, salsa y modelo es lo que quiero hoy tomar y comer. Ya sabes que esta noche yo me llevo otra mujer. Oh wait, never mind. Hey,
Nah,
Ryan.
you tripping, bro. He's not gonna sleep on his own bed
We're gonna
today.
edit this. This is not supposed to happen.
Well, I respect your goal
I'm
to
not
it,
a
bro.
rapper.
No, you're better than me. I'll tell you that right now.
No, bro, that's the objective of the company.
My objective is really simple, bro.
What's your objective?
I just want to make a lot of money so I can go to Costco and buy whatever I want. I like lofts, so I want a loft. I want my girl to drive an Escalade, and I don't want to pay a car note. And I want to have my bills on auto pay. I want all my bills on auto
Can you check
pay.
if that transmitter to the second transmitter is connected?
Oh, don't tell me it turned off. No, it's on. It's on.
It's on? Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. You said you want to go to Costco.
And buy whatever I want.
Whatever I want.
Whatever
Okay.
I want. I want a lot of carne asada. What's it called?
Don't forget about me when you're out there killing it.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna be there, bro. You're gonna be there with me, though.
That's good, bro. So comfortable, bro, that your daughter gets to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
have
Shout out
a-
to my pops. He bought my daughter some piece of land over here in 10th Ave.
Nah.
I swear to God.
Already?
A little piece of land. My dad's
Really?
crazy. My dad.
Holy shit.
He got that one for her. He got one. We probably gonna have to edit this out, but yeah, he got something for my nephew too.
Nah.
Yeah.
That generous?
Yeah, bro. But this is a whole nother story. I don't know if I want to put it on there because I'll tell you off camera why.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. But yeah, bro.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, that's nice, bro. My
yeah,
dad
man.
hasn't got my dog anything to this day, so I have.
Your dog.
So I don't know cómo va a ser con los nietos, but.
Bro, your dad's gonna go crazy. I already know it. He's crazy over you guys.
So.
Costco, bro. What about you, man? You don't want to buy what? Okay, this is before we end this podcast. I do want to know: is there anything like super expensive you want to get, like something a little bit like gaudy? You know what I mean?
Not really, bro.
Nothing.
Well, if I can name something expensive, bro, man, I can name 10 things. I do want a nice, nice car.
What kind of car?
I like has always been my dream, bro, to have a Supra.
Okay,
I think a new Supra.
that's cool. I like that. That's different.
Oh, because if I can start naming something I want, bro, I wouldn't name in cars.
So let's just say you got the car down. What about a house? You got like a specific house?
Definitely, you haven't. You know what I am gonna do? I will buy the land and I will build my house
Okay, here in Florida or somewhere?
here in Florida.
Miami or
no.
Not Miami?
Heck no.
You crazy?
bro.
I want to live in Miami so
You want to
bad.
live in Miami?
Yes.
Get your ass out of here. There's too many people in West Palm Beach already. Get your ass in Miami.
I'm gonna buy my house in Wynwood. I swear to God, it's gonna happen.
Hell no. I would never go to Miami. Nothing
Okay.
against Miami, but I don't like their traffic. Everyone's always screaming. Everyone's always honking. I'm born, raised Palm Beach. This is my...
Want to get my helicopter, bro? I'm gonna be out there skipping all that traffic.
Bro, I know roofers that live in Palm City that fly their plane to Fort Lauderdale, and they have a good roofing business.
See,
I know who
there's
they are.
nothing wrong with you. Oh, he ain't lying either. There's pictures to prove that. I know
I
exactly
know
what
people
you're
that
talking
do
about.
that.
So you got where would you build a house at?
Loxahatchee, there's only spot where you could.
Nah,
buy
you
land.
Can buy land out here. It's a little pricey, but you can buy land out here.
I want an acre, 2 acres. I can't buy an acre.
You can buy an acre here.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Maybe I haven't looked around. All right.
You can find it, bro. Trust me, dog. All right, so then, okay, you got the car, you got the house. Is there anything else?
I'd rather travel. I
Where
don't
do you
know,
wanna go
man.
first?
Look, I went through an experience. I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know if it was not recorded because we have some technical issues. I lost $250,000 growing this business. People that know me close enough know that's true. And I want people to not fall into the wrong hands, because that's the kind of shit that happens.
Yeah.
But I did lose $250,000 because I did not know enough, right? And I remember when I was in the peak of doing roofing, I thought I had it made. I was that guy that's like, man, this is it. I made it. And guess what? That money left faster than what I thought.
Because of expenses or like just...
No, because I had a loss. Well, not a loss. I got ripped off by my partner. $250,000 easily, bro. I lost it. And guess what? I stopped thinking of expensive stuff. Why? Because I had expensive things, brands, shirts, belts, cool shit,
Yeah.
that I bought when I was at the peak of roofing. And guess what? Once I discovered that I got schooled by my partner and I wasn't going to get that money, I couldn't wear it because I wasn't that guy.
I feel you. I respect that too, bro.
So that made me realize I don't know how expensive I want, because once that's left, that leaves, the only thing left is who you are as a person.
That's true. But there's okay, so here's my rebuttal to that.
But that's just me.
No, I agree with you. Because not for nothing, that's a humbling experience. That's someone
Definitely.
that works at McDonald's, or let's just say at Walmart, and they earned that in like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? You lost that all at once.
And then I was
Yeah.
in the position where they had more than me, with him being a Walmart.
So imagine, bro. That's and that can kill somebody.
So I was left in the
Yeah.
street. So just for people to know, I had someone criticize me and said, "You're a bad business guy." I'm like, you know what? I probably am. But guess what? Have you lost $250,000? I'll strip you out of what you have, and in 2 years bounce back and still be in business. You haven't been through it?
A lot of guys would have gone to get a
is.
job.
Huh?
A lot of guys would have gotten a job.
Man, that's a whole different story. I will explain that. We'll talk about it. To me, it's just now I'm open to talk about it, because now it's just an experience. I'm not gonna mention people. I'm not gonna mention companies. I'm gonna mention none of that. But it's just an experience that I lived, and I'm not a bad businessman for losing. I think I'm a good businessman in a way, because I stayed in business after what I went through.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. That didn't stop you.
That didn't stop me when I actually felt like I was done. Because I lost it all at once, but I lost everything. I started from zero.
I feel you, bro.
And
It's not
I don't
easy.
regret anything, bro. There's two paths you could choose: not to live what you live and live it. And I would live it anytime, because that's what made me who I am now.
So you don't have no creature comforts? Like, you know what? Maybe I like to go to the massage parlor a little twice a week.
Shit. You know what's my unstressful things that keep me out of stress?
What?
Playing soccer.
Okay, yeah. And you've always been in soccer.
Yeah.
You've always been doing that.
And people would be like, "How you still fat?"
He got highlights. This boy was out here doing this stuff. You're still playing good though.
I'm still playing.
And you were stretching here. Mind you, when we were prepping this whole podcast, he was in that corner over there, like doing his thing. I didn't know what you were doing.
You thought I was doing a ritual.
Yeah, this guy just squatted and started doing his knuckle thing. I was like, okay, dude. But I respect it though. That shows to me that you know what you're doing. You're getting your body ready to go get out there and run.
Yeah, bro. I want to discipline myself in my physical and mindset.
Yeah.
There's two things. Reading is just important to me. I read all the time. Knowledge is power.
Definitely.
Read a book. You will not be successful if you cannot read a book about leadership, business, stocks, anything pertaining to business. Read a book and you'll see and learn from what other people are doing. It's the same thing. I read a book and it's showing everyone's experience to why they are where they are. The same thing right here. We're building our dream.
Yeah.
And we're trying to give people an experience of what made us who we are. Because someone's trying to think of what you're trying to do. I want to do a low voltage company, but where do I start?
Yeah.
We need next episode. I want to know how you started, what got you your first client, how you got into your first job, how much money you lost, if you lost, and then how's it going?
Yeah, no, I'm an open book. We could definitely record that.
So I want to give a huge thank you to anyone that's gonna see this video, to anyone that will take the time to see the entire video. And if you get bored, put it right there. We got bored of you guys talking about your experience.
Let it run in the background. Don't just put it on mute.
Just support.
Yeah.
Don't see it. Just on your way to work, see the content, and you get to know us a little bit more. My name is Carlos Luna.
My name is Edward Martinez.
And we're broskies.
That's probably bad for the audio.